Fuller Digital Solutions, along with Classic Hits KCHE 92.1. It is Class 1A Substate basketball here tonight. It is Lamar's Gehlen taking on Remsen St. Mary's. Let's go ahead and tell you about these two teams. They have met twice in the regular season, both members of the War Eagle Conference. And back on December 22nd, Lamar's Gehlen took care of business. That game was in Gehlen, 62-46. And right now, if you're joining us on the Fuller Digital Solutions, we're looking back to January 26th. Gehlen took down Remsen St. Mary's 68-60 in overtime. So that was a close game, 68-60 in overtime. Gehlen got the Hawks at home. That was in Remsen. So let's tell you about how both teams made it to this Substate 1A championship. Remsen St. Mary's did take down George Little Rock in the opening round, 66-53. And then they took care of business against another War Eagle team. That was South O'Brien by a score of 59-27. Then this past Tuesday, probably played one of their best games of the season, took down the Mustangs of Newell Fonda 61-41. So for the Gehlen Catholic Jays, they did take down Akron Westfield 79-25, took care of business against Siouxland Christian 62-36. And then this last Tuesday, it was a 30-point victory over Woodbury Central by a score of 86-56. So that's how we got to this point in the season. Remsen St. Mary's taking on the Lamar's Gehlen Catholic Jays. So we'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about the starting lineups here tonight. As we look at the starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Buena Vista Regional Medical Center. We'll go over the Jays first. I believe they will be the visitor on the scoreboard. It will be junior Dylan Lehman. Lehman this year is averaging just about 4 points per game. Then it is sophomore Keaton Bonderson. He is averaging 21 points per game. Carter DeRocher is a junior this year. He is averaging 21 points per game. Keaton Logan, a sophomore, he's averaging 5.5 a game. And senior Zach Kraft is averaging an even 7 points per game. As we move on to the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, it is senior Blaine Harpenall. He is averaging 9 points per game. Carter Shore just right at 9.5 points per game. Then you have another senior with Levi Waldschmidt. He is averaging 6 points per game this season. Austin Jensen, he is a junior for the Hawks this season. He is averaging 10 points per game. And then sophomore Jackson Bunkers leading the way, averaging 13 points per game this year for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. So once again, these two teams did meet twice during the regular season, of course, both in that War Eagle. Gehlen got them both times back in December on the 22nd. Gehlen took care of business, 62-46. Remsen St. Mary's, that game was at Remsen on the 26th of January. Gehlen got the Hawks in overtime, 68-60. So here we go. This is a Class 1A Substate basketball game. Also on FM 92.1 tonight and Fuller Digital Solutions. Another good one in Class 2A. It's Boyden Hall taking on OABCIG. And tell you right now, those two teams ranked very highly. That game has a quality of a state championship caliber game. So does this one here. You know, these two teams, they know each other just a few miles down the road. They've played each other. This will be the third time, and there's the saying that, you know, it's always tough to beat one team 3 times in a season. So we'll see how this one shakes out here for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks and the Lamar's Gehlen Catholic Jays. We'll talk about our Mojo's Antique Barn keys to the game. I think the keys to this game, if you're a Remsen St. Mary's Hawks fan, I think, if you can be the first one to get to 60 points, I think that would mean you're doing pretty good, because Remsen St. Mary's, they like to hang their hat on defense, and they'll have their hands full, of course, with Bonderson and DeRocher. Bonderson, the sophomore, averaging 21. DeRocher, a junior, he's averaging 21 points as well. So the Hawks need to have a good defensive plan for this Gehlen Catholic team. A lot of talent here. And then, if you're a Gehlen Catholic Jays fan, you just need to play your game, control the pace. Remsen St. Mary's likes to slow down and get in the half-court offense and really be allowed to get set in defense. So I think that is the key to the game for the Jays. So once again, tonight's Mojo's Antique keys to the game. Thanks to Buena Vista Regional Medical Center for sponsoring tonight's starting lineups. Our pregame show tonight was brought to you by North Star Community Credit Union. throughout the game. We'll take a look at the Gym Sewer Services scoreboard on the radio side. I know on the Florida Digital side, they have a sponsor for that as well. And then coming up at halftime, we'll have our Holes Hour Motor halftime report, and then we'll wrap things up tonight with our Methodist Manor Retirement Community post-game show. What we'll do is we'll step aside for 2 minutes. We'll step aside for 2 minutes while they do some starting lineups here. We'll be back. You're listening to Hawks and Jays basketball on Classic Hits.
Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen. When you've experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust Fish Funeral Home and Monument to guide you through the process of honoring their life. At Fish Funeral Home and Monument, we pride ourselves on serving families in Remsen and the surrounding areas with dignity, respect, and compassion. Visit us online at fishfh.com or call 712-786-2333. That's Fish Funeral Home and Monuments, Remsen.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
Gehlen Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and Big Game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gehlen Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gehlen Feed Store, Remsen. This live stream is sponsored by Gehlen Excavating and Demolition in Lamars. Gehlen Excavating and Demolition works with commercial and residential customers to help with any projects you need done. And you can visit their Facebook page to see videos and pictures of some of their work. Whether it's bringing down an old silo on a farm, or demolishing a worn-out building, or digging the earth, Gehlen's can help. Contact us today at 712-546-8333. Gehlen Excavating and Demolition Company, Lamars, Iowa.
Classic Hits, KCHU 92.1, along with Florida Digital Solutions. Here we are in Lamars. It is a Class 1A Substate basketball game. It is Remsen St. Mary's taking on Lamars Gehlen Catholic. Once again, these two teams did meet twice during the regular season. Gehlen won them both, 62-46. That was in December. And then in January, Gehlen came out on top 68-60 in overtime. So they are announcing the starting lineups here, and we'll go over them one more time here quick before the national anthem. For the Jays, it's Lehman, Bonderson, DeRocher, Logan, and Kraft. And for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, it's going to be Harpenoff, Shorg, and then it is Levi Waldschmidt, Austin Jensen, and Jackson Bunkers. I'm going to step aside here for a minute on the radio side. With the Florida Digital Solutions, we'll have the national anthem. We'll be back with the opening tip here in just a moment. You're listening to KCUG and Florida Digital National Anthem up here in just a moment.
At this time, I would ask everyone to please stand as you are able and face the flag for our national anthem.
Digital Solutions along with Classic Hits, KCHE 92.1. It is Class 1A Substate basketball here in Lamar's. And, you think about the War Eagle Conference here, in Northwest Iowa. Thinking back to 2016, the South O'Brien Wolverines won the state championship at a 7 seed. I believe the last 4 years, Remsen St. Mary's has made the trip down to Des Moines and Wells Fargo. So the War Eagle seems like year in, year out is very well represented down at Wells Fargo. So we are just about moments away. It's going to be Jensen and Kraft to tip things off. 1A tournament basketball underway. Opening tip controlled by the Jays. Here's Keaton Logan. He's going to run the point position here. Man-to-man defense from the Hawks. Works around the screen. He's going to dump it off to Lehman. We've got a scrap on the floor for the ball. And it's going to be Blaine Harpenaugh going up for a layup. A hustle play from Jackson Bunkers, able to get that pass off to Harpenaugh, puts Remsen St. Mary's up 2-0. Here is the Jays with it. And that is Keaton Logan. Going to work it to the right wing. That's Keaton Bonderson. Bonderson drives, kicks out. Lehman, open three from the right side baseline. He knocks it down. So the Jays answer right back. 3-2 in favor of the Jays. Here's Shorg. Shorg with it. Works it right side to the right wing. That is Harpenaugh. Harpenaugh trying to find someone in the middle. Finds Bunkers. Goes left side. Shorg. He's going to do a pump fake. Drives in about a 6-foot jumper. Used the backboard and got it to go. So it is 4-3 here in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. So it's been Harpenaugh and Shorg each getting buckets here for the Hawks. And down on the other end, here's a nice runner from Keaton Bonderson. So the Hawks going to control things here now. It's 5-4 in favor of Gehlen. They work it inside. Shorg kicks it back out. Now here's Harpenaugh. He's going to try the baseline. Kicks it out. Shorg, open three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled in by Kraft. And it is 5-4 here in favor of Lamar's Gehlen. Here is Keaton Logan. He's got an open three. Shot is in and out, no good. Harpenaugh pulls down the board. Goes to Levi Waldschmidt in the left wing. Levi hands it off to Jackson. Jackson with it. Now works it to Blaine. Blaine goes over to the right wing. And now they go back to Waldschmidt. Bunkers feeds it inside Jensen. Austin Jensen fakes right, goes up with his left, got it to go. So it's 6-5. 5:55 to go here in the opening quarter. And here's Carter DeRocher. Gets to the free throw line, kicks it left side. That's Keaton Bonderson. He'll take a long two. That shot is up and no good. And we're going to have a foul. Jackson Bunkers got the inside positioning on Dylan Lehman. And he got the rebound. Oh, he was going to grab the rebound, then he got displaced. 6-5 in favor of the Hawks. Here's Blaine. Going to get it across midcourt. Blaine works it to Jensen at the right elbow. Jensen with it now. Trying to find a cutter. Going in underneath. Blaine grabs it. Has it blocked from behind. Coming the other way now. Here is the Jays. They work it right side. Lehman. Lehman goes right back to Bonderson. Bonderson kicks it left side. DeRocher can't hit the step back three. Rebound pulled in by the Hawks. Here is Bunkers. Goes short. Mid-range jumper from the right baseline. Got it to go. Makes it 8-5. A 3-point lead here in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. Here's the Jays with it. They move it across midcourt. Logan works it left side. Lehman. And we're going to have a foul away from the ball. We're going to have a foul on Carter Shorg. Coming in is Alex Schrader, the 5'8 sophomore. Schrader averages about 9 points a game coming off the bench for the Hawks. And here is Keaton Bonderson. Gets it to just inside the left elbow. Nice backdoor cut. Carter DeRocher able to lay it in. Now 8-7, a 1-point lead here for the Hawks. Just under 5 to play opening quarter. Class 1A Substate basketball as we look at the Gym Sewer Services scoreboard. Schrader goes right side Shorg. Pump fakes, hands it to Blaine on the right side baseline. Blaine works with the left hand, kicks it left side. And here's Schrader for three. Shot is up and no good. 8-7. Hawks lead by 1. Here's DeRocher. And just a bad pass, but bailing him out there is Keaton Bonderson. Picks it up right in front of the Hawks bench. Now they work it back to Logan. Keaton Logan with it, working against Schrader on the right wing. Gets a screen. Dumps it off to DeRocher. Carter DeRocher, jumper from the right elbow. Too short. Good job boxing out there by the Hawks. And here comes Blaine Harpinaugh, the senior, the other way. 8-7. Hawks lead by 1. We are just about midway through the opening quarter. Blaine got to the left elbow, kicks it out now. Schrader with it. And Jackson Bunkers. He's going to work his way in, goes up and under, lays it in. Nice move. Tell you what, Jackson Bunkers, 5'11", not the biggest kid out there, but used that up and under move to get positioning and lay it off the glass. 10-7 in favor of the Hawks. Here is Keaton Bonderson. Bonderson going to work around a screen, works it right side, now goes into Kraft. Kraft spins left, goes right, left it short. Rebound hauled in by Austin Jensen. Here's Harpinaugh, works it left side, that's Schrader. And now goes to Bunkers, kicks it to Blaine. Schrader in the left wing, kicks it underneath Jensen. He'll go up with the left hand. That is a tough shot from the left side baseline. Had his back to the basket. It's 10-7 in favor of the Hawks. 12-7 with 3:15 to go here in the opening quarter. And we've got DeRocher. DeRocher gets to the right elbow. Nice crossover. Step back too hard. Rebound hauled in by Bunkers. Bunkers will run the point here for the Hawks. They lead by 5. Bunkers works it left wing. Pulls up. Three-pointer. Knocks it down. Jackson Bunkers hits a 3. It's a little run here by the Hawks. Makes it 15-7. 2:58 to go in the opening quarter. We've got a full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Fuller Digital Solutions and Classic Hits KCHE.
This Gehlen Jays live stream is sponsored by Koopman Accounting, LLC in Lamars. William Koopman is proud of the Jays in the classroom and on the court and wishes them luck tonight and throughout the year. Thank you to the fine clients who have worked with Koopman Accounting over the years, and thank you for watching this live stream tonight. Go Jays from Koopman Accounting in Lamars.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1, Fuller Digital Solutions. Jackson Bunkers just knocked down the long ball for the Hawks to put that lead up to 15-7 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. As the Catholic Jays decide to call a timeout, Coach Mike Lange wanted to talk things over. This is a game where I think a lead could even get up to 10 points, and it wouldn't feel safe. These are two really good teams playing here in the Class 1A District 1 Substate. District 1 versus District 2 here. Here's Lehman. He's going to work this ball in. Lehman gets it in. I believe that's Keaton. No, excuse me. That's, Keaton Logan. Logan trying to hand it off to DeRocher. DeRocher works it straight away against Blaine. Gets to the left elbow. Kicks it out left side baseline. Kind of a high pass to Lehman. Lehman hands it to Kraft. Now they work it back to the left side baseline. Now straight away to Logan. Logan works it to Lehman. Lehman finds a teammate at the right elbow. They go into Kraft. Zach Kraft works down with the right hand. Little hook shot, no good. And Levi Waldschmidt grabs the board here for the Hawks. Hawks have the lead. They lead by 8. Here's Blaine Harpinaugh. Going to pull it back out just about to midcourt to reset things. Jackson Bunkers goes to the right elbow into the ball game. That's Ryan Willman. Willman goes to Bunkers in the left wing. Gets a screen from Willman. Steps back. Works it left side. That's Harpinaugh. Blaine with it. Works it straight away. Schrader. Now to Waldschmidt in the right wing. Works it to Bunkers. Jackson Bunkers goes to work on the baseline and has to get rid of it. Well, he goes up with the right hand. He was going to pass it back out. But Bunkers, he is up to 7 points here for the Hawks. That lead is up to 10, 17-7. And here is Bonderson. Works it left side. That's Lehman. Now they work it to the left side, the baseline to DeRocher. DeRocher gets to the free throw line. Kicks it out Logan. Now Lehman with it. Drives. Gets inside the free throw lane. Kicks it to Kraft. Now hands it off. Left side baseline. I think that's a long 2 on the far side by Keaton Bonderson. Makes it 17-7. And Blaine Harpinaugh going to run the point. Goes to Schrader. Schrader works it. Now goes to Waldschmidt. Left side Blaine on the baseline. Looks like Short going to check back in the game, along with Austin Jensen at the next whistle here for the Hawks. Here's Levi Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt's going to drive in. Little bunny hop. Had to go high over Kraft, and he left it short. And here come the Jays the other way. They work it to the left side baseline. That is Bonderson. Bonderson goes up top, Lehman. Lehman trying to find a backdoor cut. Bunkers had a hand on it. Kraft picks it up, hands it underneath to DeRocher, and he can't finish on the baseline. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. It's tough to tell, who hit that out from. We're clear up here. 17-9, 41 seconds to go in this opening quarter as we look at the Gym Sewer Services scoreboard update. Here's Alex Schrader. Schrader comes off the bench for the Hawks. He's a sophomore. Picks up his dribble. He's going to have to get rid of the ball. Works it right side short. Carter goes back to Schrader. Now they go to Bunkers. Bunkers goes to Jensen just beyond the right elbow. Jensen with it, trying to find that backdoor cut. Goes Bunkers, three-pointer, too short. Rebound hauled in by Kraft, and he tried to get a quick pass off, and it's ripped back out. And here's DeRocher with it, cutting in the lane, and they're going to call a foul there. Probably not a bad foul. Foul's going to be on Jackson Bunkers. That will be his first. 17-9, 14 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. And Cale Ortman will be going into the game here. On the inbound here, it is Connor Kraft for the Jays. Connor Kraft trying to get the ball in. Works it to Zach Kraft. Now they go straight away. That's Keaton Logan for three. Knocks it down. Cuts the lead down to 5. The Hawks have 5 seconds left here. Here's Short. Drives. Goes up with the right hand. Left it short. That will end the first quarter. It is Remsen St. Mary's leading Lamar's Gehlen by 5 points. 17-12. We'll be back here in 1 minute on Fuller Digital Solutions and Classic Hits KCHE.
Gengler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gengler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gengler Feed Store, Remsen. This live stream is sponsored by Gehlen Excavating and Demolition in Lamar's. Gehlen Excavating and Demolition works with commercial and residential customers to help with any projects you need done. And you can visit their Facebook page to see videos and pictures of some of their work. Whether it's bringing down an old silo on a farm, or demolishing a worn-out building, or digging the earth, Gehlen's can help. Contact us today at 712-546-8333. Gehlen Excavating and Demolition Company, Lamar's, Iowa.
Fuller Digital Solutions along with Class Kits KCHE. 17-12 as we head to the second quarter here. It is Remsen St. Mary's leading for the Jays. Dylan Lehman with 3 points. Keaton Bonderson with 4 points. Carter DeRocher with 2 and Keaton Logan with 3. For the Hawks, Harpenaugh has 2. Short with 4. Austin Jensen with 4 and Jackson Bunkers with 7. Hawks start with the ball, running an offensive set here to start quarter number 2. Jensen lost the handle on it, goes back to Bunkers, works it inside to Blaine, right side on the baseline. He's going to pull it back out. And do we have a foul? I wasn't sure if Blaine maybe shuffled his feet a little bit. We're going to have a foul, I believe, here on Connor Kraft, so that'll be his first. Coming back into the lineup is the 6-foot junior Dylan Lehman. 17-12, a 5-point lead. The Hawks throw it into Jensen. Goes to Bunkers at the left elbow. Now kicks it to Harpenaugh. Blaine works it inside. Ortman. Now they kick it back out. Blaine takes a 3. Shot is up, no good. Jensen grabs the board. Kicks it back out. Waldschmidt, left side. Bunkers now Short. Carter Short with it. Works it to Bunkers. Bunkers going to pull it back out. 17-12. This is more the pace that the Hawks want to play. Lamar's Gehlen kind of likes to get out and run. Harpenaugh on the right wing. Harpenaugh with it, works it to the baseline to Short. Now they go inside Bunkers. Little fake left, goes up with the right hand, too hard. Rebound hauled in by the Jays. Here is Keaton Bonderson. Kicks it left side, three-pointer, too hard. Rebound went right to Carter Short. 17-12, just under 7 to go here, second quarter, as we look at the Gym Sewer Services scoreboard. It is a 5-point lead for the Hawks. Here's Waldschmidt. Now they go inside to Bunkers and had the ball poked out from behind, and coming up with it is Keaton Logan. Keaton Logan with it. Works it to the right side baseline. Back to Logan. He's got a good look at an open 3. No good. Nice rebound there by Blaine Harpenaugh. I thought that was going to pop back out a little bit further, but he went up high to get it. And we're going to have Jensen have his basket taken away because there was a foul before. 17-12, 6.5 to go here, second quarter. It is Remsen St. Mary's leading by 5. Their lead was once, I think, 10 was the biggest 10 was the biggest. And now they go to bunkers, right side baseline 3, shot no good. And that is Keaton Logan hauling down the rebound. Pushes it up the floor, that's Keaton Bonderson. Bonderson goes up with the right hand, that's DeRocher. Too hard, rebound goes off to the Hawks. Bunkers goes to Shorg in the right wing. Shorg back to Bunkers. Now Harpinall, left side baseline, Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt going to pull it back out. Now goes to the right wing, now the baseline. That's Shorg, gets a screen from Jensen. Shorg in the paint, decides to pull up 8 feet away, knocks it down. Nice shot there by Carter Shorg. He's up to 8 points, makes it 19-12. It is a 7-point lead. Here's Keaton Bonderson. Bonderson goes to work against Levi Waldschmidt, gets a screen from Kraft, drives left side of the lane, pulls it back out, goes to Zach Kraft, the 6'4 senior. Now they swing it around to Lehman. Lehman goes over to Keaton Logan. Logan's going to drive in the paint, kicks it left side baseline. That's Dylan Lehman with it. And a three-pointer, good defense there. But the Jays get their own rebound. They're working with it. Now they go to Lehman. Lehman hands it off. And 2 players go down. Now they work it in underneath. And the shot is up and no good by Zach Kraft. I think we're going to have a foul. I think that might be, who did they call that one on? They called it on Blaine Harpinall. So going to the free throw line is senior Zach Kraft. Zach Kraft shoots 67% from the free throw line this season. Free throw is up and no good. At the end of the first quarter, it was 17-12. And here we are just about 3 minutes into quarter number 2, and it's only been 2 points scored in here so far. Those 2 points came from Carter Shorg. It's 19-12 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. Second free throw from Kraft is up, in, and good. So makes it 19-13. The lead cut down to 6. And here's the Hawks with Schrader. Schrader works at right wing. He's going to drive in, gets middle of the paint, pulls it back out. Harpinall, three-pointer from the left side baseline. Blaine knocks it down. He's up to 5 points. Puts the lead up 22-13. Say they put the 3 points up wrong on the scoreboard. Here's Kraft with it. Little backdoor cut. Keaton Bonderson is called with a charge. Harpinall got his feet planted. And Bonderson, that will be his first foul. That's a big play there for the Hawks. Bonderson, a real good finisher at the rim. And here come the Hawks the other way. Here is Shorg. Carter hands it off to Schrader. Schrader works it to Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt goes to Harpinall, left wing. Harpinall working against a little box and one, it looks like. Here's Levi Waldschmidt. Now goes right side. Carter Shorg. Now Levi works at Schrader. They'll kind of double him. Now they go back to Levi. Levi goes to Schrader. Now here's Blaine. Drives left side baseline. Kicks out. Now they swing it around up top. That's Waldschmidt. Goes to Shorg. Gets a screen from Waldschmidt. Shorg at the right elbow. Goes to Schrader now. 22-13. It's a 9-point lead here for the Hawks. 4:06 to go. Here's Harpinall. Jumper from just inside the right elbow. And he got it to go. Makes it 24-13. 11-point lead here for the Hawks. Now this is the biggest lead of the game here so far. And here's the Jays with it. That's Logan. Logan works it over to Lehman. Lehman goes right side. That's Bonderson. Now it goes over to Keaton Logan. Keaton Logan goes to Zach Kraft, the senior. And hands it off to Keaton Logan. He'll work it straight away. Goes to Lehman. Lehman with it. Pulls it back out. Lehman now drives down. Nice finish. Going down the left side of the lane. That was a tough finish there for the 6-foot junior Dylan Lehman. 24-15, the lead at 9 here for the Hawks. And here's Levi Waldschmidt, right side baseline. Blaine Harpinall with it. Going to pull it back near the Lamar's Bulldog logo as we're at Community High School. Here's Carter Shorg. Now goes to Schrader. Now Waldschmidt, right side, that's Blaine. Blaine, skip cross-court pass to Schrader. Quick kick to Shorg. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound hauled in. Believe that was the 6-foot junior Dylan Lehman. Now they work it to the left side. That is Keaton Logan. Keaton Logan with it. Hands it off to Bonderson. Bonderson goes behind the back at the right elbow. Picks up his dribble. Hands it off to Lehman. Lehman with it. Hands it off to Bonderson. Bonderson working straight away. Schrader, good defense. Here's a three-pointer left side. Knocking it down is the sophomore, Keaton Logan. He's got 2 threes now for 6 points. 24-18. Jays cutting into that lead here for the Hawks. It was once 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Waldschmidt. Goes to Jensen at the right elbow. Back out to Waldschmidt. Schrader with it. It's 24-18 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. We got 2:10 to go here in the second quarter. Schrader, three-pointer left side, way long. Could tell that one was going to be long. Here's Bonderson liking to get out and run. And driving on the right side, that's Ryan Augustine. And he just lost it off of his foot out of bounds. An unfortunate play there for the Jays. We'll take a timeout. 24-18, Remsen St. Mary's leads here. You're listening to Hawks and Jays basketball on Fuller Digital and KCHE.
Since 1885, Northwest Iowa Mutual Insurance Association has been serving your home and farm insurance needs through our local agents. We offer a wide variety of endorsements at affordable rates covering utility service lines, water sewer backup, cell phones, hearing aids, and more. Our local, personalized service and superior claims procedures ensure that when you need us, we will be there. Call or stop in today to see how partnering with Northwest Iowa Mutual Insurance Association can give you more. Northwest Iowa Mutual is a Grinnell Mutual member.
Fuller Digital Solutions, along with Class Kits, KCHE 92.1 Class 1A Substate basketball here, Saturday evening entertainment. Remsen St. Mary's Hawks leading Lamar's Gehlen 24-18 as we look at the Gym Sewer Services scoreboard here on the KCHE side. Just under 2 to play before halftime. This first half has gone by really quick. There's only been 7 total fouls between the two teams. 4 on the Jays, 3 on the Hawks. Here is Bunkers with it. Works at left side, Schrader. Schrader goes to Blaine. Blaine goes inside to Shorg. Shorg double team goes up top. Schrader, three-pointer, too hard. Rebound hauled in by Lehman. Lehman going to push it up the floor to DeRocher. Carter DeRocher crosses over, goes up with the right hand. Can't finish. Too hard. Rebounded by Blaine Harpenaugh of the Hawks. Harpenaugh with it. Works it to Shorg. Carter Shorg having a good game, 6 points. Works it to the right side near the baseline. Now Schrader. Schrader goes left side. That's Jackson Bunkers back out there. Here's Harpenaugh. 1:10 to go here, second quarter. Harpenaugh works it went to Shorg. Now they go to Schrader. And here is Harpenaugh. Works it to Bunkers, and he's going to reset the offense here. Under a minute to play. Here's Harpenaugh driving in the lane, kicks it out. Shorg open 3 from the baseline. Can't get it. And I think that's going to be Hawks ball, yes. Unfortunate there for Keaton Logan, who tipped it out of bounds. Couldn't quite get a full handle on it. Waldschmidt going to come in. Also coming in, Austin Jensen and Cale Ortman. Ortman is a 6'2 sophomore for the Hawks. And they get it in to Waldschmidt, almost stolen away by Bonderson. Waldschmidt drives. He's going to be foul. Or no, they call a travel. I looked down for just a split second. I didn't see the official give the travel call. One of those instances, it's always tough to tell, did he travel because he was fouled or did he just travel? I'm sitting all the way up here in the bleachers. I'm never a bleacher official. The referees are a lot closer. I'll let them do their job. I'll do mine. Here is Lehman in the right wing. He's going to get a screen from Kraft. Works at left side. Keaton Logan now. Logan trying to thread the needle inside. Is picked off. Bunkers. Can he finish the other way? No. Rebound by Ortman. Ortman goes to Jensen. Back to Bunkers. Being harassed on the left side baseline. And they're finally going to call the foul on Keaton Logan. Keaton Logan, the sophomore, going to pick up a foul here. It was getting a little physical on that left side baseline. So that's team foul number 5. We've only had 2 free throws here in this first half. And Zach Kraft went 1 for 2 from the line. They get it into Bunkers. Now goes back to Blaine. 15 seconds left. Blaine with it, going to work it at midcourt. Blaine now goes right side. That's Ortman. Ortman goes to Waldschmidt and had it blocked out of bounds. Nice swat there by Keaton Bonderson, the 6-foot sophomore. 6 seconds left. If you're the Hawks, you got to get that play out of your head and say, hey, we still got 6 seconds. I think Levi kind of bought into the fact that the Gehlen student section was about 5 seconds too early with their countdown. Here's Bunkers. Works at right wing. Fades away with the left-hand shot. No good. Jensen put back no good. The Hawks had 2 opportunities there at the end. They got good looks. Just couldn't convert. So we are going to halftime. It is 24-18 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. We'll be back in 2 minutes here. You're listening to Hawks and Jays basketball on Classic Hits, KCHE, and Fuller Digital Solutions.
This live stream is sponsored by Gehlen Excavating and Demolition in Lamars. Gehlen Excavating and Demolition works with commercial and residential customers to help with any project you need done. And you can visit their Facebook page to see videos and pictures of some of their work. Whether it's bringing down an old silo on a farm, or demolishing a worn-out building, or digging the earth, Gehlen's can help. Contact us today at 712-546-8333. Gehlen Excavating and Demolition Company, Lamars, Iowa. This live stream is sponsored by Gehlen Excavating and Demolition in Lamars. Gehlen Excavating and Demolition works with commercial and residential customers to help with any project you need done. And you can visit their Facebook page to see videos and pictures of some of their work. Whether it's bringing down an old silo on a farm, or demolishing a worn-out building, or digging the earth, Gehlen's can help. Contact us today at 712-546-8333. Gehlen Excavating and Demolition Company, Lamars, Iowa. This Gehlen Jays live stream is sponsored by Koopman Accounting, LLC in Lamars. William Koopman is proud of the Jays in the classroom and on the court, and wishes them luck tonight and throughout the year. Thank you to the fine clients who have worked with Koopman Accounting over the years, and thank you for watching this live stream tonight. Go Jays from Koopman Accounting in Lamars.
Since 1885, Northwest Iowa Mutual Insurance Association has been serving your home and farm insurance needs through our local agents. We offer a wide variety of endorsements at affordable rates covering utility service lines, water sewer backup, cell phones, hearing aids, and more. Our local, personalized service and superior claims procedures ensure that when you need us, we will be there. Call or stop in today to see how partnering with Northwest Iowa Mutual Insurance Association can give you more. Northwest Iowa Mutual is a Grinnell Mutual member.
Fuller Digital Solutions, along with Class Kids, KCHE 92.1. We are at halftime. Our whole hour halftime here features the Gym Sewer Services scoreboard update on the radio side. Remsen St. Mary's leading this thing at half, 24-18. I wrote it down wrong. 24-18. The lead was once up to 11 for the Hawks, but here we are, 24-18. The score at the end of the first quarter was 17-12. So both teams got off to a really good start offensively, and then did slow down here just a little bit. For the Gehlen Catholic Jays, Dylan Lehman had 5 points there in the first half with 1 3-pointer. Keaton Bonnerson with 4 points. Carter DeRocher with 2 points. Keaton Logan with 6. And Zach Kraft with 1 point, went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And those have been the only 2 free throws we've had in this ball game. I can't tell you the last time I works it 2 bunkers throws in the entire first half. Now for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, it was Blaine Harpenall leading the way with 7 points. Bunkers also had 7 points. Each of those players, Harpenall and Bunkers, each hit 1 3. Carter Shorg, a solid first half for the Hawks with 6 points, 4 points for Austin Jensen. Now, one thing, in our Mojo's Antique Barn keys to the game, before the game, I said you got to control Keaton Bonnerson and Carter DeRocher. They each average 21 points per game, and here at halftime, Bonnerson with 4 and DeRocher with 2. So the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, I feel, have done a good job of controlling the pace of this game. So, if I'm, the head coach of the Gehlen Catholic Jays, Coach Mike Langle, I'm sure he's going to want to get out and run a little bit more here in the second half, because it seems like, Gehlen Catholic wants to get up and down the floor and really wants to run, whereas Remsen St. Mary's, they like to get set in their half-court offense. So here we are at halftime. It is 24-18 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. So once again, leading scores for each team, Lehman with 5 and Keaton Logan with 6. And on the other side for St. Mary's, Bunkers with 7, Harpenall with 7, Shorg with 6, and Jensen with 4 for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. So we are at halftime, 24-18, and we'll go ahead and we'll take another 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back here with some more Holes Hours halftime coming up on Fuller Digital Solutions and Classic Hits, KCHE.
Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen. When you've experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust Fish Funeral Home and Monument to guide you through the process of honoring their life. At Fish Funeral Home and Monument, we pride ourselves on serving families in Remsen and the surrounding areas with dignity, respect, and compassion. Visit us online at fishfh.com or call 712-786-2333. That's Fish Funeral Home and Monuments, Remsen.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
Gehlen Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gehlen Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gehlen Feed Store, Remsen. This live stream is sponsored by Gehlen Excavating and Demolition in Lamar's. Gehlen Excavating and Demolition works with commercial and residential customers to help with any projects you need done. And you can visit their Facebook page to see videos and pictures of some of their work. Whether it's bringing down an old silo on a farm, or demolishing a worn-out building, or digging the earth, Gehlen's can help. Contact us today at 712-546-8333. Gehlen Excavating and Demolition Company, Lamar's, Iowa.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1 alongside Fuller Digital Solutions. Thanks to Matt for helping out here on the engineering side of Fuller Digital Solutions. And thanks to Bill Bazzoni back at KCHE Radio running the commercials over there. A little bit of an update on the OABCIG. That game was 29-19 heading into halftime in favor of Boyden Hall. So two really good games here tonight for you. Remsen St. Mary's leading this thing after the first half, 24-18, as we continue on the Holzhauer Motors halftime show. For the Jays, Dylan Lehman with 5 points here in the first half. Keaton Bonderson with 4. Carter DeRocher with 2. Keaton Logan, a pair of threes for 6 points. And Zach Kraft made one free throw for 1 point. For the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, Bunkers and Harpenaugh each with 7 points. Carter Schorg with 6. And Austin Jensen with 4 points. And that brings us to the 24-18 total that we are at now. So this game here tonight at Lamar's Community Public School, these two teams and fan bases have showed up very well. I look across the Remsen St. Mary's side's very full. The Lamar's Gehlen side's very full. Both bays at the end of each court here very full. So good support here and, good job everyone in here doing a good job of wearing face masks to slow the spread of COVID-19. So we are at halftime. It is 24-18. We'll take a minute timeout. We'll take a 1 minute timeout and be right back here on Fuller Digital Solutions and Classic Hits, KCHE.
This Gehlen Jays live stream is sponsored by Koopman Accounting, LLC in Lamar's. William Koopman is proud of the Jays in the classroom and on the court and wishes them luck tonight and throughout the year. Thank you to the fine clients who have worked with Koopman Accounting over the years, and thank you for watching this live stream tonight. Go Jays from Koopman Accounting in Lamar's.
Since 1885, Northwest Iowa Mutual Insurance Association has been serving your home and farm insurance needs through our local agents. We offer a wide variety of endorsements at affordable rates covering utility service lines, water sewer backup, cell phones, hearing aids, and more. Our local, personalized service and superior claims procedures ensure that when you need us, we will be there. Call or stop in today to see how partnering with Northwest Iowa Mutual Insurance Association can give you more. Northwest Iowa Mutual is a Grinnell Mutual member.
Fuller Digital Solutions along with Class Kids KCHE 92.1. We are just about wrapping up the Holzhauer's halftime here. Thanks to all of our other sponsors, including North Star Community Credit Union tonight, did our pregame. Also on the scoreboard on the radio side, we've got Jim Sewer Services, and on the Fuller Digital, we've got Mid-States Bank, and also thanks to Holzhauer Motors for the halftime. Mojo's Antique Barn supplied our keys to the game tonight. BVRMC had our starting lineups, and coming up at the conclusion of the game, we will have our post-game tonight brought to you by it's Methodist Manor Retirement Community in Storm Lake. There's quite a few sponsors to remember when you get to these games, and it's been a fun tournament basketball season. Next week we're going to be busy down at the girls' state basketball in Class 3A. Cherokee Braves, number 1 seed. They'll be taking on Davenport Assumption. That's 5 o'clock on Monday. Then on Wednesday, MMCRU will be taking on Exira EHK at 4 o'clock. Then at 6 o'clock, we have Kingsley Pearson. They will be taking on Newell Fonda. That is in Class 1A. So, 24-18, the Jays start with the ball here. And that is Keaton Logan, works it right side. Now they go to the baseline. Lehman with it. Works it. Now they go back to the left side baseline. That's Carter DeRocher. Crosses over. They work it inside Kraft. Kicks it back out. Driving. Jumper. No good. That time by the sophomore, Keaton Logan. And here's Carter Short. Carter Short gets it across midcourt. And he's going to work it to Levi Waldschmidt. Left side. Now he's going to reset here. Gets it off to Blaine Harpenaugh. Blaine with it. It's 24-18 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. You go to Jensen on the right wing. At the elbow. Now they go to Bunkers. Bunkers inside Blaine Harpenaugh. Easy layup. Nice shot there by Blaine Harpenaugh. 26-18 here in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. And here is Kraft. Had the pass stolen away. Levi Waldschmidt had one hand on it. That's all he needed. Harpenaugh pushes it to Bunkers. Bunkers backs his way in. Kicks it out. Harpenaugh feeling it. Three-pointer. Too short. Rebound hauled in by the Jays. Coming the other way. That is Keaton Bonderson. Works it to the left wing. Dribbles between the legs. Goes to the free throw line. Jumper won't go. And Blaine Harpenaugh had the rebound, but he was standing on the baseline. So a break here for the Gehlen Jays. 26-18, 6:38 to go as we look at the Jim Sewer Services scoreboard on the radio side. On the Fuller Digital side, it is the Mid-States Bank scoreboard. Here is Kraft. Kraft, mid-range on the right wing, hands it to the baseline. Far side, that is Carter DeRocher. DeRocher goes straight away. Working Dylan Lehman, hands it off. Now they get to the left elbow with Bonderson. Bonderson, a pass over the top. Shot up and good by Zach Kraft. He has 3 points now, his first field goal of the game. And here's Harpenaugh. It's a 26-20 lead. Works it to Levi Waldschmidt. Blaine Harpenaugh in the left wing. Gets a screen from Jackson Bunkers. Blaine, little up and under jumper just inside the free throw line. Won't go. Bonderson grabs the board here for the Jays. Bonderson pushes it up to the right side, Lehman. Lehman with it, thought about the deep three, that is Keaton Logan. Now they work it to Bonderson on the baseline. Now here's Lehman. Lehman has it stolen away by Levi Waldschmidt. Can Levi finish with the right hand? No. And Blaine Harpenaugh going in for the rebound is going to be whistled for a foul. That'll be his second. 5:39 to go here in the third quarter. It's 26-20. It was 24-18 at half. Now it's 26-20. So the lead still at 6. 5.5 to play here in the third. Here is Logan. Works it to Bonderson. Keaton Bonderson goes right back to Keaton Logan. Now they work it to Lehman. Lehman goes back over to Logan. Logan hands it off. That's Keaton Bonderson. Turns the corner. Drives down the right side. Had it stripped away. And now stolen by Jackson Bunkers. Bunkers with it. He's going to slow down. The Hawks didn't have numbers. Kicks it out. Now they work left side short. Carter Short trying to find. He's trying to go inside to Jensen. Pulls it back out. Here's Bunkers with it. Bunkers goes to Carter Short. Wasn't ready for the pass. And loose ball picked up by the Jays. With it is Keaton Logan. 26-20 in favor of the Hawks. 4:45 to go here, third quarter. Here's a quick jumper right wing, or at the right elbow by Bonderson. Just didn't go. He had a good look. Just didn't fall in. Here's Levi Waldschmidt. Pulls it back out to Blaine Harpenaugh. Blaine with it. Going to hand it off to Bunkers. Bunkers. Jackson Bunkers, a sophomore this year, averaging 11 points per game. I know last year he was having a really good freshman season, shooting about 40% from beyond the three-point line before he had to have surgery on a finger. Now Bunkers with it in the left wing. Shorg. We've got 4:13 to go here, third quarter. They work it inside Jensen. Jensen going to back his way down a little bit. Goes up with the left hand, knocks it in. Austin Jensen puts the lead back up to 8, 28-20 in favor of the Hawks. The biggest lead of this game was 11 points back in the second quarter. Here's Keaton Bonderson. Bonderson, the talented sophomore. Works with it to Keaton, Carter DeRocher. DeRocher gets in the paint. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Is this against Blaine? If it is Blaine, that's going to be his third, but it is going to be called against Carter Shorg, his second. Coming into the lineup, Alex Schrader. Comes in for Levi Waldschmidt. 28-20, Hawks lead. Here's Bonderson, quick release jumper from the right side baseline. Won't go in. Gehlen Catholic just kind of cold tonight. Here's Bunkers, hands it back to Blaine. 3.5 to play here, third quarter. Blaine will bounce pass to Shorg, back to Blaine. Blaine with it, works it to the right wing, pulls it back out, goes to Jensen. Jensen gets to the right elbow, turns the corner between the legs, pulls it back out, and they're going to reset with Jackson Bunkers. 28-20. Bunkers taking his time. With an 8-point lead, Bunkers gets to the right elbow, drives down the lane, goes to Shorg. Carter Shorg in the paint. Trying to go up and under, kicks it out. Schrader for three, knocks it down. Alex Schrader, the sophomore, puts the lead back up to 11. Second time the lead has been to 11 points here. And we're going to have a timeout. It is a full timeout called by the Jays. It is 31-20 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE.
Since 1885, Northwest Iowa Mutual Insurance Association has been serving your home and farm insurance needs through our local agents. We offer a wide variety of endorsements at affordable rates covering utility service lines, water sewer backup, cell phones, hearing aids, and more. Our local, personalized service and superior claims procedures ensure that when you need us, we will be there. Call or stop in today to see how partnering with Northwest Iowa Mutual Insurance Association can give you more. Northwest Iowa Mutual is a Grinnell Mutual member.
Fuller Digital Solutions along with Class Kits KCHE 92.1. That was Alex Schrader, the sophomore, knocking down the triple to put the Hawks back up by 11. It was 24-28 at halftime. Now here we are with about just under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It's 31-20. It's an 11-point lead. Earlier in the second quarter, it was once a 11-point lead. So the Hawks here, more than midway through the third, have matched their biggest lead of the contest. And you look at these two lineups, there's a lot of young talent on this Gehlen Catholic team. One senior was Zach Kraft, but a lot of them, sophomores and juniors. And, for the Hawks, you got quite a few seniors and some juniors. So just maybe a little bit more experience playing right now into the favor of Remsen St. Mary's. They go to Kraft at the right elbow. Kraft hands it off. Bonderson kicks it out. That's Lehman for three. Knocks it down. Nice play for the Jays out of the timeout. 2:28 to go. Makes it 31-23. Should be 31-23. I don't think they've put it up yet. 2:20 to go. And here is Waldschmidt. Goes to Bunkers on the right side baseline. Works it left side. Now Schrader straight away. There they put the next point on. I was going to say, I thought that was a three. They had 31-22. Here's a steal. And coming the other way is DeRocher. Can he finish? Hands it off underneath. Nice pass to Bonderson. Unselfish basketball. Bonderson had the better look. DeRocher just handed it off right to him. 31-25. So now it's a 6-point lead here for the Hawks. A little 5-0 run for the Jays, and the Jays fans are on their feet. Here's Waldschmidt for three. Wide right. Right now, all the momentum is for Gehlen Catholic. Bonderson with it in the right wing. Bonderson goes to Kraft. Works his way back down in. Kicks it out. Keaton Logan for three. No good. Levi Waldschmidt grabs the board. 31-25. 1:25 to go here in the third quarter. Hawks going to move it across midcourt with Bunkers. Works it to Schrader. Schrader with it. Works it now left side. Waldschmidt hands it to Bunkers. Bunkers goes to Schrader. Schrader goes to Blaine Harper now. We've got 1:06 to go here, third quarter. Harpinaugh crosses over, works it right side. That's Waldschmidt. Levi with it. Goes up top, Schrader. Now left side, Bunkers. Now to Blaine on the left side baseline. Gets a screen from Jensen. Tries the backdoor cut. Not there. Bunkers with it. 52 seconds to go here in the third. Good defense by Lamar's Gehlen. Here's Levi Waldschmidt driving in. Kicks it out. Open three for Schrader. Too hard. Zach Kraft pulls down the rebound. I don't know if that hit rim. And here come the Jays the other way. 31-25. 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And here is Bonderson with it. Keaton Bonderson, the 6-foot sophomore, working against Schrader. Lost the handle. He was trying to go behind the back with a step back at the left elbow. Now they work it inside to Rocher. Goes up, left hand shot, no good. 31-25. We've got 16 seconds here. Remsen St. Mary's, I'd be surprised if they do anything besides hold for one last shot. Here's Blaine Harpinaugh with it. Blaine goes to the right elbow to Jensen. Hands it off to Blaine, turns the corner, goes up, and the shot is no good. Through a little bit of contact. It's going to be Hawks ball underneath their own basket. 2.2, plenty of time to a pass, a dribble, and a shoot. 2.2 seconds. It's Harpinaugh on the inbound. Blaine goes into Bunkers. Jumper, long two, won't go. At the end of the third quarter, it is 31-25 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. 31-25. It was an 11-point lead, but Lamar's Gehlen got on a little run there to close out the third quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're tuned into Class Kids, KCHE, and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen. When you've experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust Fish Funeral Home and Monument to guide you through the process of honoring their life. At Fish Funeral Home and Monument, we pride ourselves on serving families in Remsen and the surrounding areas with dignity, respect, and compassion. Visit us online at fishfh.com or call 712-786-2333. That's Fish Funeral Home and Monuments, Remsen.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1 Fuller Digital Solutions. Here we go, fourth quarter, 31-25. Remsen St. Mary's leads this thing. I kind of told some folks before the game, I said, I think maybe the first one to, maybe 58 points would win this thing. I don't know if either team will get there. Here's Shorg in the straightaway, hands it off to Jensen. Jensen, backdoor cut. Levi Waldschmidt lays it right in. Beautiful play drawn up by the Hawks out of the quarter break. First bucket of the game here for Levi. And here is Keaton Logan with it. Keaton Logan trying to find Bonderson coming off a double screen. Logan to the right side baseline. Driving Lehman. Lehman goes up, left it short. Cale Ortman grabs the board. Big rebound here to start off the fourth quarter. Here's Carter Shorg with it. Shorg gets a screen, works it right side to mid-range. Now goes to Ortman, left side Levi. Hands it to Blaine Harpinaugh. 33-25 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's here with 7:04 to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Blaine. Drives in the right wing, kicks it to Levi. Levi goes to Ortman. Ortman works it inside Jensen. Backing his way in. Goes up with the right hand. Can't finish. Big rebound there by Keaton Logan. Logan will bring the ball up the floor here for the Jays. It's an 8-point lead for the Hawks. Logan gets a screen, works it right side. Driving, shot up. We're going to have I think he stepped on the baseline. Carter DeRocher stepped on the baseline. I thought maybe they were going to call a foul there before the shot, but he was too far underneath. 33-25, 6:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us on Fuller Digital Solutions and Class Kits KCHE. Thanks to Matt for running things on the Fuller Digital here. Here's Blaine Harpinaugh, and he's going to come off a screen from Bunkers, works at mid-range right side, inside Jensen. Jensen kicks it out, Ortman. Ortman now left wing, hands it to Shorg. Shorg goes to Bunkers. 6:16 to go And here is Blaine Harpenaugh. 33-25, 6:10 to go. Hawks really getting set in their offense here before they get a good look. And they've got a 8-point lead. They throw it underneath Jensen, too far underneath. Blaine Harpenaugh, right side three-pointer, no good. Rebound. Oh, that was, I thought that's off the fingertips of Jensen. So it's 33-25, an 8-point lead. You know, the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, if you're playing in football, they can put up 108. They did that down at the Unidome against Montezuma, 108-94. Here they're playing basketball. They've got 33 points. Tough runner won't go there for the Jays. We've got a scrap on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. You got to call that a jump. Jump ball. 33-25. And it's going to remain with the Jays. Nobody had possession of it. I think Lehman and Bunkers were wrapped up there. All right, here is the inbound from Lehman. Lehman gets it in back to Logan. Keaton Logan with it. A bounce pass. Hand on it by Short. He's going to slide after it. He can't get to it. The Jays come up with it. Now they go to Bonderson. He'll pump fake, gets to the right elbow. And Short almost with another steal. Some sloppy basketball here from both sides. Nobody really in control. They go into Kraft. He's going to try and go up over Bunkers. Shot no good. Rebound by Cale Ortman. Shorg went down. I think he's fallen down about 3 different times on that possession. All right, Remsen St. Mary's fans are on their feet. The Hawks lead by 8 here with 5:10 to go as we look at the Gym Sewer Services scoreboard update. And also Mid-State Bank on the Fuller Digital side. Alex Schrader going to come in for the Hawks. That's foul number 2 on Dylan Lehman. Just, 3 fouls combined here between these two teams. Nobody really in foul trouble for either of these two teams. There's only been 2 free throw shots in this ball game. Short goes into Jensen. Jensen backs down. Schrader for 3. No good. And now we're going to have a foul. Is it going to be on Bunkers or Schrader? It's going to be on Bunkers. That's going to be his second. And Jackson walks over to the official, says, okay, what did I do wrong? I never have a problem if a player walks over to the official, says, what did I do wrong? And then they explain it and they say, okay, thank you. That's why you get better and learn from your mistakes. 33-25, works it right side. This is Lehman. Lehman works it to Logan. Keaton Logan with it. Takes a jab step, drives. He tripped, he fell down. You know, last Tuesday at Sioux City East when Remsen St. Mary's was playing Newell Fonda, there was a lot of players sliding all over the place. We've got a timeout. We'll take one as well. 33-25, Remsen St. Mary's leads. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Classic Hits, KCHE, and Fuller Digital Solutions.
This live stream is sponsored by Gehlen Excavating and Demolition in Lamar's. Gehlen Excavating and Demolition works with commercial and residential customers to help with any projects you need done. And you can visit their Facebook page to see videos and pictures of some of their work. Whether it's bringing down an old silo on a farm, or demolishing a worn-out building, or digging the earth, Gehlen's can help. Contact us today at 712-546-8333. Gehlen Excavating and Demolition Company, Lamar's, Iowa.
Class Kits, KCHE 92.1, Fuller Digital Solutions. We're just about midway through the fourth quarter here. 33-25. So it's been a 2-0 run, I guess, if you could call it a run. But for just about the first 3.5 minutes of this fourth quarter, there's only been 2 points scored, and that was from Remsen St. Mary's. And the score at the end of the third quarter is 31-25. Here we are, 33-25. 4:37 to go. It's going to be Hawks basketball. See what they come up with here out of this timeout. Because it seems like the last few games, Remsen St. Mary's has drawn up some really good plays out of the timeouts. They're going to try and trap Blaine. Blaine, a bounce pass to Short. Now they go to Bunkers. Bunkers, he'll be double teamed. Bunkers gets it off to Short. 4:20 to go. Short's going to drive. That's going to be a foul. Is that going to be on Lehman? Let's see here. They call it on Carter DeRocher, his first. Yeah, if you're Lamar's Gehlen, you might not mind picking up a couple fouls here because you only have 3 team fouls, and if you want to put St. Mary's on the line to try and ice the game, well, play good defense instead, and here's Carter DeRocher. Lost it. It was tipped out of bounds by the Hawks. Good defense there by Levi Waldschmidt, I believe, getting a hand on that. But the point I was getting to, if you get too late in this game and you're down by 4, 5 points, and you got to come up with some fouls to put the other team on the line, could take a little bit of time. And I think Blaine might have a little scratch on him. So get him fixed up here. It's 33-25. We got 4:10 to go. So 33-25. Blaine getting his left elbow looked at, and Remsen St. Mary's going to burn a timeout. They'll burn a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 33-25 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Classic Hits, KCHE, and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Gengler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gengler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gengler Feed Store, Remsen.
Class Kits, KCHE 92.1. Fuller Digital Solutions, 33-25, 4:10 to go here, fourth quarter, As Blaine Harpenau was maybe bleeding a little bit from his left elbow, he's getting a little tape on there, getting that taken care of. So it is 33-25 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. 4:10 to go. Blaine gets taped up. Kind of works with the left elbow a little bit. He's going to, thought maybe he's heading to the bench. Nope, just talks to one of the coaches, Jared Shutt. So it's going to be Gehlen ball underneath their own hoop here. A chance to cut into this 8-point lead. Neither team scoring much at all here in the fourth quarter. And they get it in. Three-pointer right side. Too hard. That time it was up and no good by Keaton Logan. Jensen grabs the board. I think if you're Lamar's Gehlen, I don't question coaches at all or anything, but with the way that Remsen St. Mary's has really been getting set in their offense and taking a lot of time off the clock, I think that you maybe give a couple fouls here. Because you're midway through the fourth quarter here. 3:46 to go, and right now Remsen St. Mary's just moving the ball around. Here's Jensen. Jensen gives it back to Shorg. Carter Shorg with it. Now goes to Bunkers. 3:36 to go. Back to Jensen. Now Shorg. Shorg with it. Now Jensen. Jensen bounce pass to Harpenau. Little touch pass to Levi. And that basket just barely fell in. Levi Waldschmidt puts the lead up to 10. Here's Bonderson. Steps back, thought about the three, goes over to Keaton Logan. 3:15 to go. Lost it off the foot, ball on the ground. Bonderson picks it up. Here's Kraft with it. Zach Kraft works it left side. Works it over to Carter DeRocher. Works it to Logan. Now Lehman, he's got an open three. In and out, no good. Tell you what, Lamar's Gehlen has had some really good looks in this game. It's just like there's been a lid on the basket. We've got just under 3 to go, and Gehlen has not scored yet here in the fourth quarter. They throw it inside Jensen, kicks it back out Blaine. Blaine wanted that three, but realized, hey, let's take some time off the clock. And Blaine saves it, and now it's going to be picked up by Lamar's Gehlen. Here's Bonderson. Gehlen needs to get going. They need to fire some threes. DeRocher works it left side, three-pointer, no good. Who's going to come up with the board? It's Jackson Bunkers. I think if you're Gehlen, I think you need to start fouling right now. You got 2:23 to go. You only have 3 fouls. You got to foul 4 times to put them on the line. And right now, St. Mary's is just trying to ice this game with a 10-point lead with just over 2 minutes to go. And now they're going to start fouling. Kraft will pick up the foul. That'll be his third. Team foul number 4. So 3 more before they will be on the line. 35-25, 2:12 to go. I think the Hawks are just content moving the ball around and making Gehlen try and foul him. Blaine Harpenau, left side baseline, double team. He'll take a dribble, had the ball poked loose. Here's Gehlen the other way, gets it over to DeRocher. He's going to be fouled. They're going to say it's before the shot, or will it be a shooting foul? to the free throw line, Carter DeRocher. He'll get 2. First one is up and good. Carter DeRocher averages 21 a game, up to 3 points here. Free throw is up and good. And a timeout, Gehlen. We'll take one as well, even though it's a 30. We'll make it quick. 35-27. It is a lead here for Remsen St. Mary's. Back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital and KCHE.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
Fuller Digital Solutions Class Kits KCHE 92.1, 35-27. Understand a really good game taking place up in Sheldon. I believe OABCIG was down by 10, cut it down to 2. That was at the end of the third quarter. It was 38-36. So a close game there. All right, it's going to be Hawks ball out of the timeout. Hawks have 3 timeouts. And 1 timeout left for Lamar's Gehlen. And the Hawks barely get the ball away to Blaine Harpendon. He's going to be hit pretty good there right before midcourt, which that's what they got to do. That's going to be team foul number 4 on Lamar's Gehlen. 1:52 to go. 1:52 to go. The Hawks need to inbound the ball again. They get it into Bunkers. Bunkers will stand with it. Drives towards the timeline and tipped out of bounds. That'll at least move the ball across the timeline. They were getting close to that 10-second cutoff. It's going to be Blaine Harpendon on the inbound. 36-27. And here's Blaine with it. Blaine gets it into Bunkers. 1:40 to go here in the fourth quarter as we look at the Gym Sewer Services scoreboard. Here's Carter Shorg. Galen's going to start fouling here. It's going to be Bonderson with the foul. That'll be his 3rd. Bonderson with 6 points. DeRocher with 4. 35-27 in favor of the Hawks. Blaine gets it into Shorg. That's Carter Shorg. Goes to Bunkers. 1.5 to play. Bunkers back to Shorg. Goes to Jensen. Now to Bunkers. Good ball movement here. 1:24 to go. And now it's Shorg, goes over to Bunkers, 1:20 to go. Bunkers goes to Jensen. Now here's Blaine. Will he take the layup? And we've got a scrap on the floor. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Blaine missed his open layup. And there's a little congestion under there. I was kind of surprised he took off for it there. And there's a foul, so that actually is a good thing for the Jays. Blaine on the inbound, gets it into Levi. Next foul will put Remsen St. Mary's on the line. That's what they're going to do. It's going to be Jackson Bunkers going to the free throw line here for the Hawks. 35-27. It's an 8-point lead. 1-1 here for Mr. Jackson Bunkers this season as a sophomore, shooting 75% from the free throw line. Free throw is up. No good. Missed it. And an opportunity here for Gehlen Catholic. Levi Walshman, a big steal. Gets it over to Shorg. Shorg goes back over to Bunkers. 1 minute to play here, and it's an 8-point lead for Remsen St. Mary's. And they're going to foul Jensen. So Austin Jensen going to go to the free throw line here. Austin Jensen averages 10 points per game. He's a 78% free throw shooter this season. Jensen at the line, 1-1, knocks it down. He's up to 7 points. Gehlen Catholic only has 1 timeout left. Free throw is up and good. Puts the lead back up to 10, under a minute to play. Bonderson going to get it across midcourt, works it left side. They go to DeRocher. You got to fire threes. They go to Bonderson, right side Lehman. Back to Bonderson. Bonderson left side, three-pointer is good by Keaton Logan. He's got 9, cuts the lead to 7. Here's Harpenaugh with it, and Blaine, will be fouled. That is number 8. Team foul number 9. Number 4 on Dylan Lehman. Hitting that last three, I think that was Keaton Logan on the left side baseline. Could have maybe gone to the line for a chance at a 4-point play there as he fell down, was knocked down. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound to Lamar's Gehlen, 37 seconds to go. And here is DeRocher driving, shot no good. Jensen grabs the board. Jensen hands it to Bunkers. We've got 28 seconds to go, and Carter's, actually we're going to have a timeout. Well, I saw Coach Justin Rudin was there trying to call a timeout, but Carter Shorg going to the free throw line. That's number 10, so he does get 2. Carter Shorg this year is a junior. Not the one you want to foul. 92% on the year. That is foul number 5 on Dylan Lehman. He will foul out with 8 points in the ball game. So until the end of the game here, there's barely been any free throws shot. Shorg hits his first, and now we're going to have a timeout. Remsen St. Mary's 38-30. 38-30, Remsen St. Mary's leads. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Hawks and Jays here on Forward Digital Solutions and Classic Hits, KCHE.
Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen. When you've experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust Fish Funeral Home and Monument to guide you through the process of honoring their life. At Fish Funeral Home and Monument, we pride ourselves on serving families in Remsen and the surrounding areas with dignity, respect, and compassion. Visit us online at fishfh.com or call 712-786-2333. That's Fish Funeral Home and Monuments, Remsen.
Class Kits, KCHE 92.1 Forward Digital Solutions. It's an 8-point lead, 38-30. 27 seconds to go in this ball game as we look at the Gyms Sewer Services scoreboard update. Coming up at the conclusion of the broadcast, we'll have the Methodist Manor post-game show. Winner of this game moves on to the Class 1A Boys State Basketball Tournament. I understand a pretty close game for OABCIG and Boyden Hall. No, that's a state championship caliber game up there in Class 2A. That game being played in Sheldon. It's Carter Shorg at the free throw line. He's got one more. A chance to put the lead to 9 would make it a 3-possession game, and he does. 27 seconds to go. Gehlen got to have some good plays here out of the timeouts or after the free throws. Here's Bonderson. Bonderson works it right side. Lehman back to Bonderson. Lost the ball. Keaton Logan with it. I think you got to shoot it. Works it right side. 3-pointer. Bonderson knocks it down. Tell you what, Lamar's Gehlen not going to go down easy. 39-33. It's a 6-point lead. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. I believe that may have been the last timeout for Lamar's Gehlen, yes. So 39-33. It's a 6-point game. 2-possession here. 12.3 seconds left. A 6-point lead. And, if you're Lamar's Gehlen, you're going to foul instantly on the inbound. If they had another timeout or two left, I feel that, Gehlen would have more of a chance. Not saying that they don't have a chance to climb their way back into this thing, but with 12.3 seconds left, no timeouts, and putting the other team on the free throw line, then you've got to go the full length of the floor. 2 timeouts left for the Hawks, none for Gehlen Catholic. It's going to be Shorg on the inbound. And he's your best free throw shooter. Not sure why you wouldn't try it. There you go. Good play. They get it into Blaine Harpenaugh. And, Carter throws it to him. Then Blaine's able to throw it right back into Shorg. And you put a 92% free throw shooter on the free throw line. That was a really smart play by the Rudins. Co-head coaches Scott Rudin, Justin Rudin. Going to the free throw line here. It is Carter Shorg. Free throw up. Good. He's up to 9. Carter Shorg, a 5'9" junior. 40-33. Free throw is up and good. He's got 10. So 41-33, 8 seconds left. Here's a three-pointer from Keaton Logan. Too hard. Here's Jackson Bunkers. That's it. Remsen St. Mary's is headed back down to Wells Fargo, I believe, for the 5th consecutive year. Remsen St. Mary's wins this thing 41-33. They scored 10 points in the fourth quarter, 8 points scored there in the fourth quarter for Lamar's Gehlen. And that was, those 8 points were in about the last 2 minutes. So see if we can pick up the PA to hear about Remsen St. Mary's. They're headed to the Class 1A state basketball tournament. 41-33 as we move into the Methodist Manor postgame show here. Remsen St. Mary's takes down Gehlen Catholic. It's tough to beat a team 3 times in one season. Gehlen Catholic got St. Mary's the first 2 times, and Remsen St. Mary's takes care of business over here at Lamar's Public. So the final score here is 41-33. If Fuller Digital wants to maybe keep it here to kind of film the court, we could take a break on the radio side. So we'll be back here in just a moment on KCHE and Fuller Digital. You're tuned in here on a Saturday evening. We'll be back here in just a moment. Fuller Digital Solutions alongside Class Kids, KCHE 41-33 Methodist Manor postgame show. Score at the end of the first quarter, Remsen St. Mary's led 17-12. Halftime, St. Mary's led 24-18. 31-25 was the score at the end of the third quarter. And fourth quarter, final score 41-33 for Lamar's Gehlen. Dylan Lehman fouled out of the game with 8 points. Keaton Bonderson with 9. Carter DeRocher with 4 points. Keaton Logan with 9. Zach Kraft finished the game with 3 points. Now for Remsen St. Mary's, Alex Schrader had 3 points. Blaine Harpenau with 9. Carter Short with 10. And then we had Austin Jensen with 13. No, that's wrong. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points. I couldn't read my own handwriting, folks. It happens. And then Jackson Bunkers did have 7 points. So once again, thanks for joining us here on the Methodist Manor post-game show. And thanks to all of our sponsors throughout the night. So the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks headed back down to Wells Fargo. I believe this is the 4th or 5th straight year for the Hawks. They've had a good run here, so they take down Lamar's Gehlen 41-33. What we'll do is we'll step aside here. We can either end the radio broadcast or we could take a timeout, a 2-minute timeout. We'll take a 2-minute timeout here on FDS. Be back here on KCHE. We'll be back here in 2 minutes on Class Kids, KCHE, and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen. When you've experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust Fish Funeral Home and Monument to guide you through the process of honoring their life. At Fish Funeral Home and Monument, we pride ourselves on serving families in Remsen and the surrounding areas with dignity, respect, and compassion. Visit us online at fishfh.com or call 712-786-2333. That's Fish Funeral Home and Monuments, Remsen.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
Gehlen Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gehlen Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gehlen Feed Store, Remsen.
Since 1885, Northwest Iowa Mutual Insurance Association has been serving your home and farm insurance needs through our local agents. We offer a wide variety of endorsements at affordable rates covering utility service lines, water sewer backup, cell phones, hearing aids, and more. Our local, personalized service and superior claims procedures ensure that when you need us, we will be there. Call or stop in today to see how partnering with Northwest Iowa Mutual Insurance Association can give you more. Northwest Iowa Mutual is a Grinnell Mutual member.
Class Kits, KCHE 92.1, along with 4 Digital Solutions. It's a final here, 41-33, and I'll have Coach Rudin, co-head coach Justin join us here on the post-game show. Yeah, we're live on 4 Digital. You need to wave to any family or anybody watching?
I think I got them all here almost.
Yeah,
almost.
Coach, you come out with this game, 41-33. I think the big key to this victory, you held Keaton Bonderson to 9 points, Carter DeRocher to just 4. Talk about your tenacious defense.
Well, that's what we hang our hat on. And it was noticeable in the last game against Newell Fonda, and really the boys prepped really hard. Give hats off to that scout team. Prepared us all week to get ready for 2 phenomenal players in Bonderson and DeRocher. And Gehlen's a great team, but our boys, I thought they played with great effort and great heart tonight.
Talk about, being able to come out of timeouts and being able to come out and set plays and get easy, good looks for layups. Those are big for you guys.
Well, that's one thing. We're not always the tallest team or the most athletic team, but one thing our boys do well is they're smart with the game of basketball, and they execute very well offensively. And came up big. It was big possessions and big points when we needed them.
And, Coach, this Lamar's Gehlen team was able to get you twice in the regular season,
Yep.
So to beat them in this Substate game just makes it much more special.
It's absolutely hard to beat someone 3 times. We've gone through that in our years going to state. It sucks that one of these teams had to be knocked out from state, and I don't think that's right. But sometimes the way it falls, and you got to be lucky. It takes a little bit of luck, and fortunately we're going back for the 5th time.
I was going to say, Coach, this is the 5th time, and I think maybe the year before that, I think South O'Brien won a state championship. So either that or a year before, but either way, I was just going to say, talk about this War Eagle Conference.
It's a great conference, and it preps you to be in games like this and games like before, and it's year in and year out. There's every single night there's a good matchup, and it's always a tough game. It prepares you for a situation in tournament play.
Coach, these kids here at Remsen St. Mary's, success in football with the state championship. They're down at Principal Park every year, at Wells Fargo every year. It's 3 sports every single year. It's tough to do that.
And it doesn't come easy. The boys work for it. They put in the time. A lot of them, I think they only have a total of maybe 2 weeks of break throughout the whole year. But they get back and they can work at it, and they're ready into the next sport.
And I know I talked to your dad about this. Remsen St. Mary's used to be just a baseball school, but now it's everything. Talk about these 2 seniors that we're going to talk to here, Levi and Blaine. What type of kids are these?
First of all, leaders and captains for a reason on our team. But these 2 have had a great tournament run so far, and big reason of why we're going to state. They get our team going every single day for practice. They get us focused, ready for games like this. They've been in these situations, and I'm just glad that both of them are on our team.
Sounds very good. Thank you so much, Coach.
Shout out to the K-Man there. I'm sure they're watching. All right.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks. And we'll have Blaine Harpinaugh join us here. And Blaine, in this game, you guys are able to take down Lamar's Gehlen 41-33. What was your attitude like coming into this game, knowing they got you twice in the regular season?
We knew coming in they were a great team. Obviously, you don't have a season like that for not a great team. And they had 2 amazing scores, but I just remember last time we played and went to overtime, and I remember me and Jackson were at the scores table when the game was basically over, and I just told him, it's tough to be a team 3 times, and I really hope we see him again. And, we got it, and I think just the experience being in these types of games before were just huge for us, and, we're able to just stay calm in those big moments, and we're able to push through.
Yeah, definitely. Talk about, this is your senior year here with your co-teammate, Levi. Just talk about, this is your 4th year going down to Wells Fargo. It seems like you guys are down there every single year.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I've only not made state like once in my high school career in sophomore football. And yeah, just being in these games is just huge, and it's just an amazing experience. I think people every year, I remember last year, every game we played, after the game, people would be like, oh, you guys are going to be terrible next year. You guys won't make state next year. And people don't understand that, it's not much about talent. It's about culture and about the team. And, if you have a team that's strong and, a team that works together, you can be effective.
So I got to ask you guys put up 108 points in football. You put up 41 in basketball. What's up with that?
I mean, our basketball team lives on defense and our football team lives on offense. So that's just the way it is. Hopefully, maybe we'll see Montezuma down there. And
I was just going to ask you that. I know they played in a Substate.
Yeah.
Trey Shearer, Cole Watts, a 2,000-point score and 1,000-point score. Would you like to see them down there?
I mean, obviously they're great competitors. It'd be fun to play them again. Hopefully the game's not as high scoring as that football game was. But, yeah, I mean, that'd be awesome to play them again.
Sounds good. Hey, thanks, Blaine. Appreciate it. Congratulations. We'll see you down at Wells Fargo.
Thank you.
All right. We'll step aside here maybe for 30 seconds, minute break, and we'll have Levi. He's wrapping up with another radio station here. Once again, final score 41-33. Be back here in just a moment on KCHE.
This Gehlen Jays live stream is sponsored by Koopman Accounting, LLC in Lamars. William Koopman is proud of the Jays in the classroom and on the court and wishes them luck tonight and throughout the year. Thank you to the fine clients who have worked with Koopman Accounting over the years, and thank you for watching this live stream tonight. Go Jays from Koopman Accounting in Lamars.
Since 1885, Northwest Iowa Mutual Insurance Association has been serving your home and farm insurance needs through our local agents. We offer a wide variety of endorsements at affordable rates covering utility service lines, water sewer backup, cell phones, hearing aids, and more. Our local, personalized service and superior claims procedures ensure that when you need us, we will be there. Call or stop in today to see how partnering with Northwest Iowa Mutual Insurance Association can give you more. Northwest Iowa Mutual is a Grinnell Mutual member.
For Digital Solutions here, live from Lamars. It is 41-33 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's, and we have Levi Waldschmidt here joining us. Levi, this Gehlen team, they beat you twice in the regular season. What were the keys to turning around here to take away this victory?
We knew we had to stop 2 players, Bonderson and DeRocher. They're 2 great players, and we knew we had to make the other guys make the baskets.
And, talk about your guys' defense. Did you guys maybe run a couple different defenses? I remember it seemed like you were in there with quite a few different steals.
Yeah, we got to win the hustle plays, and we just keep hustling on defensive end of the floor.
Talk about, Carter Short for you. He had 10 points. What are the rest of these guys, like Carter and Jackson Bunkers? Talk about, how they make you guys as seniors a little bit better.
When they have a good night and they're guarding them and they make us get open on shots and we knock them down when we have to.
Talk about being able to go back down to Wells Fargo your senior year. You've been down there 4 years, 5 years in a row. Talk about this tradition at Remsen St. Mary's.
It's a great tradition. It's been great being a part of this 4 years of state basketball run, and this time we're going to try to bring home the championship.
And I asked Blaine the same thing. I'll ask you. So you guys score 108 points in football, 41 in basketball. What's up with that?
I don't know, man.
Defense, right?
Yeah,
defense.
Our defense in basketball is pretty good.
Well, hey, thanks so much, Levi. Congratulations, and we'll see you down at Wells Fargo.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So I think that'll wrap things up for Fuller Digital Solutions here. This is Keith Crane, KCHE Sports Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll wrap things up. Have a great evening. Thank you for watching.